Hey, yo.
True. At least it's not gay porn. At least it's fucking titties, alright?
Bro, I hate that video. You wanna know what bothers me about that? Because at one point he goes, at least it's not gay porn. That's triggering to me. I want to explain to you why that's triggering to me. When I was younger, thank you so much, Hugh Janus.
Hugh_Joang21
Oh, huge
just
Joang.
subscribed.
Thank you so much. Let me tell you something. When I was younger, I was a young lad, I was caught looking at inappropriate material at my mother's place of work. She would take me to work every weekend because she had to work. She worked in Queens. We live in Long Island. I was a young boy, 13 years old. And when she would, there was I'll give you a quick design of the space. Now, the place is now a Korean church, so you can't really go there. But this was the home office was basically built like this. Okay, right. There was like a hallway here, right. This is where you would enter. You'd enter through here. There was like her office, her boss's office, etc., etc. Right, a couple offices. Come down. It would take an L turn down here, right. Okay, now these are the back of the office. Over here was like a little this was like we'll call it like a community room, I guess. This is where they did meetings and stuff. There was like a kitchen attached to here. You go down the hallway. Okay, you know what? Yeah, sure, whatever. You get my point. Bathrooms were down here. Over here was the office space where like the girls worked in, right? Like where the office, the customer service kind of thing. I got really customer service, but kind of. There were a bunch of computers in here, all around the place, right? So there was a door here, and I would sit at the computer here so I could watch this door. I guess this is now the hallway, all right? So my mom's office is here. You get the fucking point. So my mom was in here, or she was over here with her boss, and they were dealing with work stuff. I was a young boy, so I would look at porn on the computer, and I would either jerk off there, or I'd get up and I'd walk down to the men's bathroom over here. Men's bathroom was here. Women's bathroom was more towards the end. It was much nicer, had a couch, but I would always use the men's bathroom. But I usually would just sit here and I would jerk off. So one day, my mother, she just asked me, she said, "Are you looking at inappropriate pictures in the computer?" And I was like, "No, of course not. How could you know? There's no cameras in there at this point." Because this is young. I was a young boy. This is like more than 15 years ago. Almost 20 years ago, really. Well, obviously, it turns out the home office, they have the ability to pull up everything that's on somebody's computer. So the home office called my mother's boss and said, who's the fuck's looking at porn? They wanted to fire her. My boss told him, my mom's boss was a nice guy. He told them to go fuck themselves. So yeah, I got caught, and I remember hearing the story. I heard about it because my mom admonished me. I think that's the right word. And I remember overhearing her boss laugh and saying, "Hey, at least it's not gay porn." And now sometimes it is gay porn. So. At least if you consider femboy porn gay. So there you go. There you go. What kind of images? Hey, listen, it's crazy on the internet. What kind of images? That's what I always talk about. Like, it gets weird. It gets weird, because back in the day, we didn't have, I don't even know if you had, maybe they had porn up, I don't fucking know. But you just looked at like galleries. So I'd be like, oh, porn galleries and boobies, and I'd see some blondes with boobs. I remember one time though, I came across PP Scarred for Life. I was like, well, ew, it disgusted me. Oh my God. It was disgusting. Now, though, not so much. That's how it scarred me. This is why back in the day, you just find your dad's nudie mag and you look at some boobies. Now, though, you see something inappropriate, you just type in fucking boobs in the browser, and all of a sudden, whoa, well, all of a sudden you're looking at a fucking horse. You know what I'm saying? And then you're disgusted by it at first. I mean, I'm not into horses, but like, you know, fundamentally you're disgusted by something a little extreme at first, but then it kind of just like, it just sits in the back of your mind. It becomes normalized. You know? Becomes normal. Weird. It's just fucking weird, man. You just slowly get used to it. That's why you shouldn't be giving this shit to kids. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.